guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see in the title below, today we are going to be doing a college story time. Okay, y'all? Okay. Hold on, let me get my drink. I had to get me a drink, y'all, because this story is about to be lit. Okay. So, my sophomore year in college, I decided to stay in the college apartments. They weren't dorms, they were like dorms, very similar to dorms. They had just built them. This was the first year that they had them, so very fresh. Everything was brand new. It came fully furnished. The one that I stayed in was a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom. So I had my own bedroom, had my own bathroom. We just had to share like the common areas, the living room and the dining room. And the way that they were set up so nice. We used to call our little place the Bad Girls Club, College Edition. It was lit. So we had a party one night, and I was known for throwing the parties, like not even on purpose. I would just be really trying to have, this was supposed to be a girls' night. I don't know how guys got involved, but guys got involved. So, you know, it's party time. We cook, we eat, we drink, we having fun, we laughing, playing games, everything. We did everything that night, literally. So, we played spin the bottle. Then we had like these cards. We were like daring people to do stuff. So, it started out very light. And it just didn't end that way. So, oh my God, this is gonna be really, really hard. So I had a roommate that, I lived with 3 other girls. One of the girls was never there. Never. Ever. Never, ever. So me and the other 2 girls were pretty cool. However, me and the girl that was never there, we were in the same year. The other 2 girls were freshmen. But they were very cool, very sweet, very mature, very smart. I loved them both. So we all got along very well. So we have this party, we drinking, having fun. The guys come knocking on the door, we let them in the party with us. And I'm not really sure where events turn. Like I can't explain to you guys how the events turned. But basically it was a couple in my room doing whatever they were doing. It was one of my roommates had got sick and was throwing up in the toilet, and she was calling for my other roommate. So she was calling, let's call her Sarah. And let's call the other girl Momo. So Momo was calling for Sarah because they were the closest. I was just like the big sister of the room. So Momo was in the bathroom throwing up, and she wanted Sarah to come help her. And Sarah was like, no, why you don't know how to control your liquor? And I'm like, that's not how you treat a friend. So I don't know. It was like, it started off weird there. So I go in the room to check on her. My mother snatched off her wig, and her whole head is in the toilet. Her entire head is in the toilet. So I'm like, okay, let's get you in the bed. No more partying for you. Sarah was still out there turning up. Like, she didn't care. She was out there turning up. But I was just lost because, like I said, these 2 were like the closest. Like, them 2 were like always there together, always gonna eat together, cooking together, like all of that. But Sarah wasn't for it that night. So I go in the room, pick Momo up, I get her in the bed. One of my friends walk into the room. Let's call this girl Cece. So Cece walks in, and Momo was like, "Oh, Cece, I love you so much. Our names are so similar. Come here, da da da, whatever." So Cece gets in the bed with Momo. Me, I didn't think anything of it. I thought that Cece was just going to, console Momo in her time. Like, she was drunk. So I left out the room. Somehow the door ended up closed and locked. So everybody was like, "Where is Cece? Where is Cece?" I go knocking on the door. Cece comes to the door, untying her pants. I mean, no, she was actually tying them back up. She had on like some pajama pants. So she was tying them back up. And I'm just like, okay. She's like, "Oh, come here. Let me talk to you for a minute." So we go to my room. And as we in my room, Cece whispered to me, "Girl, she just gave me some head." So at this point, I'm even more lost. No, Momo gave Cece some head, if I said that right. Like, she ate her vagina. Okay. So, we somehow ended up back in Momo's room, and at this point, she's begging for some penis. As far as I know, she was straight, so I don't know where the giving head part came from, but now she wants to give. She wants somebody to stick there to get her. It's only like one dude at the party at this point. Everybody else had left, I do believe. And the one dude was there with another female. It was more than one dude there. Let me stop. Okay, but basically every dude that was there was accounted for. So this dude somehow, I guess, walked in the room to see what the hell was going on, and she told him to come on, get in the bed with her. So dude's girlfriend was like, "If you want to fuck my man, you gotta go through me." So girl got in the bed and opened up Momo's legs and started eating her out. At this point, my mind is blown. It's blown. Meanwhile, Momo is screaming that she still wants some dick. So I'm like, "I don't think that's a good idea. You're drunk. You should go to sleep." She said, "I want some. I want some." I said, "Okay, let me go get you a condom." Trying to be supportive. I go in my room and get the condom, and my roommate is sitting there talking to me like, I'm like, "I don't really like this idea." I go get the condom, I take it to the girl. Me and my other roommate, Sarah, end up we talking. I'm like, "I'm not really liking how this is going. It's not a good feeling." She like, okay, let me pause for a minute. My mom cooked for the party, so she was there at the beginning. Let me just add that disclaimer in. That was at the very beginning of the party. At this point, it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So Sarah is like, "What did you tell your mom? You told your mom that you're not a babysitter. You're grown. Everybody is grown. You're not a babysitter." I said, "Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm not a babysitter, but at the same time, like, if this was you, would you want your friend or your roommate or somebody to be there for you? You know that she's drunk. So she's not in her right state of mind. It don't have anything to do with being a babysitter. Being a babysitter is just making sure, like, if I was sitting there being a babysitter, I would be, like, sitting there watching her every move, make sure she's not going nowhere, make sure she sits still, make sure she eats, she good. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to, like, decision making and making a irrational decision while you're under the influence is just not a good idea, especially if that was you, and you, like, if you were in that position, you would want somebody to be there for you no matter how close y'all are or not. Like, just not right. So she's like, you right. We both take off and go running back to the room. So luckily, she didn't have sex with the dude, but she ate some and she got some ate. So it was still like, I mean, in our eyes, it wasn't that bad because she didn't go through with the end of the deal or whatever. But yeah, once everybody left for that night and Mama got up the next morning, she completely flipped out. Girl went crazy. Like, I don't know. The only thing that I actually witnessed with my own eyes was her coming to ask me if I had anything for a hangover. Everything else was just told to me by the roommate about how she was like slamming everything around. She called her parents and cussed them out and told them to bring her laundry soap and bleach so that she could like wash her covers. And she felt so disgusted with herself. Like, she was very, very upset, as she should be. As she should be. I don't really know if I'm considered a bad friend or a bad roommate for any of that. Much of that was happening like so fast that it was like kind of hard to control it. And then it was also like, okay, like, I'm telling you, like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and then you're still doing it. Like, it's only so much that I'm gonna do as a person. Like, I'm not about to start fighting people off of you that you begging for. So I don't, like, I'm not saying that, like, she got what she deserved. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that she wanted anything to happen. What I'm saying is that I was enjoying myself as well. So it was very hard for me to try to control what what's going on in the entire event. So I really hope that she, didn't blame me for that situation. If she did, I don't know. I don't talk to the girl now. I don't feel like I got those vibes off of her afterwards. But I do feel like that was something that changed the dynamic of all of our relationships from there on out. So moving forward, it was like her, Momo, and Sarah wasn't as cool as they were. It was just, things got really, really awkward. So I come home one night from work, and I decided to sit in the kitchen for a minute, and I think I was on my computer. I don't remember what I was doing. But Sarah came out of her room, and me and her are talking, and she's telling me about some drama that happened between her and Momo. And I'm just like, okay, like, this is interesting. So then Momo comes out of her room because she overheard Sarah talking and was like, and here's your chip dip. I didn't steal it from you. I just thought that you said I could have some. So from there, you can cut the tension with a knife. And I don't know what the hell happened, but they both ended up in each other's face. One of them swung on the other. Somebody's wig fell across the floor, like, just was flying across the fucking floor. And I'm sitting there trying to break up these two girls from fighting. I'm calling my boyfriend, like, can you come help? And he's just like, what do you want me to do? So I take Momo into her room, and as I'm like trying to close the door, Sarah got the broom, like, poking the broomstick in the door, like, preventing me from closing it and locking it. And of course, Momo is trying to get out. Like, come on now, guys. I just got off of work. I don't want to be doing this. I want to chill, take a bath, go to bed, relax, wind down. Like, I'm not trying to be breaking up fights in the middle of the fucking night. So, Momo comes down. Sarah comes down. Somebody comes to get Sarah. She leaves for the night. Momo ended up moving out. Sarah ended up moving in Momo's room. At some point, I guess me and Sarah, I wouldn't even say fall out. Like, I guess we just started not to see eye to eye. I don't know what the hell happened between me and Sarah. I am, like, still, like, Facebook friends with her, though. Out of all I'm friends with her and the other girl that was never there. But at some point, like, it just got really awkward between me and Sarah as well. There's no hard feelings against her. Honestly, I don't know if this is bad or not, but I'll honestly go back and redo all of that shit all over again, because it's hilarious to me. Some parts I do kind of feel bad about, but they're life experiences. Like it's not like I would hope that it didn't change anybody's life for the worse. I feel like now, like, we just more aware, like we see things in a different light. It wasn't the worst roommate story that I've heard. I've heard like some crazy stories before, but this was just like a wild one, a wild one. Like, and it all happened because it was started off as a ladies' night and just turned into that escalated quickly. But as far as I know, all the ladies are doing pretty well in life. So I wonder how they would feel about doing it again. But no, for real, like, on a serious note, if any of you ladies do watch this video, there was no harm, no pun, no hurtfulness intended. This was just a video that was actually requested by some of my friends. Well, they requested for me to tell a college story time story, and this was the first one that came to my mind. No, like, I hope that you guys are able to get a laugh about it, a laugh from it, because I really don't mean any harm by it. I didn't say any real names, and the only people that will be able to put this story together are people that were actually there and seeing what happened themselves. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please, please, please comment down below some of your crazy story times, college stories, anything that you want to talk about. Comment down below. And then also, if you enjoyed the story time, please comment down below some more story times that you would like for me to do. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can be part of the notification gang. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.